Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we are. Breaking this to you as everything is coming out right now as we speak. Did not plan for none of this to take place today. I'm pretty sure you all are saying the same thing. Please calm down. Breathe. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. Yeah, it is getting real. The fight has begun. This is what they wanted. The big beautiful bill. Elon says kill the bill, the big ugly bill, and many others. And y'all know a lot of you guys, I seen what you guys were saying about this bill. I asked you guys last night. We seen some Republicans come out. We seen, talking about the AI and different things that was in the bill. To hell with Congress. And I told y'all, does the bill have in there where they eliminate property tax and the IRS? That's what I was saying. I say, does the bill have in there somewhere where we eliminate and abolish some things that shouldn't be even, that should have never taken place to begin with? I'm just saying. They say, Rick, sir, please, not that this is not the time to be talking about that right now. But I'm just saying. But how do y'all feel about this, man? Let me know in the comment section right now. Elon Musk has just completely lost it. I mean, that brother is I don't know if he's constipated, if the EVs, man, I look, that brother, I don't know. Look, y'all family. Here it is, time to drop the really big bomb. And he tagged Trump and says, Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald John Trump. Yeah. And then he says, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Yeah. They're saying, what happened? I love Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. And this was almost 3 months ago. And here we are. Game on. They're saying fight. And again, Democrats, liberals are loving this. They're saying this is the greatest thing, the greatest beef ever. This is exactly what they wanted, you guys. I know a lot of people are saying about, this is, the deep state. Elon Musk has been compromised. This is going on, but we told y'all what was going to take place. We kind of predicted something would fall out with this bill. And again, he has his personal number. They can call each other. Just a couple of hours ago, he was standing behind the desk in the Oval Office, gave him a key, showed him love. Why didn't he come out then? Why didn't he express himself then, Elon? Man. But I want to get what you guys feel about this. The hell with what I feel, and I'm just reporting the news to you. I want you guys to comment down below. How do you feel about this? And again, Elon Musk is on Twitter quoting, responding back to the things that Trump is saying, calling it false, calling him a liar, saying, I didn't know I did this about the bill. Trump is lying. The bill was never shown to me even once and was passed. in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it. This is what Trump had just said. Let's get into all this, man. Again, I want to know what you guys are feeling about all this. The hell with what I'm just reporting the news to you, and we're gonna let this thing play out because we told you something like this was going to take place. We told you,
But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me, and he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But
yeah, and as he predicted, this will be next, and that's happening right now as we speak.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Mr. President, did he? I just want to clarify. Did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is
wow. Yep, and Elon, like I said, Elon says false. This bill has never been shown to me even once, and was passed in the dead of night so fast that no one in Congress could even read it. And again, y'all know right now Elon Musk is against. It's Elon Musk versus Congress, and that's what made this thing even worse. But he says, "I'm sorry." This was like day before yesterday, so this was 2 days ago. He says, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This is massive, outrageous. Pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You did wrong. You know it. Because I'm not rooting for Trump in an Elon fight. I don't like this at all. Elon did nothing wrong. Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. I'm very disappointed in Elon. And I know when Trump said that, and you seen that live, Elon Musk, as you can tell the way he responded, he is he's just lost it. He has just lost it. And now Elon is posting things of the old Trump back in 2011, 2012, before he ran, and they're saying, man, this guy would win in a landslide. And this one, when Trump was calling out, the balanced budget amendment, calling out Congress, just speaking a lot of common sense and talking about our debt and everything, and this was literally right before he ran, and then he ran, and then you see what he said in 2015, about making America great again. And Elon Musk was like, where is this guy today? He's basically saying Trump is no longer, recognizable anymore to him. He's basically saying Trump isn't the same right now, that Trump has lost it. Trump is not abiding by his rules and regulations, and basically Elon is, so some of y'all are saying he's making it about himself. He's doing this. Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys. Speaker says, I'm going to call Elon right now. Mike, them Patriots about ready to walk you out. Them Patriots don't know what to believe anymore, Mike. We caught you with that Diet Dr. Pepper. They finna walk your butt out, Mike.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to get into details for personal conversations, but it's ongoing.
You spoken this morning?
No, I'm going to call Elon right now.
Could I ask you, so,
I'm going to call Elon right now.
I mean, based on this White House meeting, they have problems with some of the tax and tips, the overtime, SALT, IRA. I mean, the Senate. I mean, it seems like you guys are farther apart than you would like to be, certainly than you would like.
Things are not always what they seem. Okay, there's very fruitful conversations going on between the senators in the White House, and between all of us. So I'm just as optimistic as I've been from the beginning. I'm convinced we're going to meet this deadline that we've stated to get at the president's desk by Independence Day. And there's a lot of work going on around the clock for that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of people right now got their popcorn. Because we don't know. I told y'all, we don't know what to expect next. A lot of you guys, a lot of people saying we're predicting an Elon Musk fight, a fallout. A lot of people saying no, it will never happen. A lot of people on the left wanted this to take place. A lot of Democrats, liberals, they want this to take place. A lot of y'all saying this is a part of the deep state. Let me keep it real with me in the comments, y'all. People got their popcorn out right now. And people are right now blowing up the internet saying that Trump is not a part of the files, you know, but Elon says the truth will come out. You know, here we are. Let's check this out. Again, we're taking everything in. A lot of people are saying Elon needs to make a phone call to President Trump right now. You know, that this is not the way to do things. You know, how do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comment section.
Okay, so everyone's seen the bombshell. Elon Musk, in a fit of rage, just alluded that Donald Trump is on the Epstein files. This is a serious escalation. And to Elon Musk, I say this. One, I don't believe you, because the Biden administration, if it was true, would have already dropped it to try to get rid of Trump before the election. Yeah. Two, if you have evidence, freaking show the evidence before you make such a catastrophic and world-ending allegation. Three, either drop the evidence now, because if you actually have that, then why wouldn't you drop it? And if you don't have the evidence, which I do not believe that you do, Donald Trump is about to become the richest man in the world, because he should sue you into absolute oblivion. Drop the evidence if you have it, or you're a coward and a liar. It has to be one or the other. And because you are playing games, I have to believe that you're lying. And if that's the case, God help you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, I'm not going to trash Elon Musk. He put his entire business on the line, his wealth and his time. He purchased X and changed the political landscape. I'm not going to trash Trump. He has gone through hell and back for America. He has been sued. They tried to bankrupt him, even kill him. No one would have even been able to endure what he did and didn't need to do of any of it. Instead, I will focus my time and energy dragging Democrats, because I know for sure that they hate America. Perspective. Oh boy. But again, Elon Musk saying basically that this bill is betraying the American people, you know. And then we have Trump right here, and he's talking about Elon Musk. So let's jump into this. You know, it says the media will try to take what he said and turn it into a big deal. It's not. I trust both Trump and Elon. I don't think either men are the problem. You want to know who the real problem is? Congress. Check this out, man. Oh boy.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill because that's what it is. And again, biggest tax cuts in history, biggest economic development moves anywhere. We've never done anything like it. Business is spurred. And I don't know if you've seen the numbers, but the numbers came out. Even the CBO, which is run by Democrats, said that we're going to be doing, I'd like you to discuss it, the 2.8 trillion, that CBO. This is a group of people that are Democrats. They're very hostile to us. they just came out with phenomenal numbers, what it does. You want to mention that, Scott?
Yes, sir. So what we've seen is we keep hearing from the CBO that there's going to be a large deficit from the bill, which we disagree with, but using the CBO scoring, they came out and scored the tariff revenue. We think it'll be the minimum of $2.8 trillion over the 10-year window, which actually puts the bill in surplus if you include the tariff revenue, which they won't do.
It gives you a tremendous surplus, but we're not allowed to use that. For some reason, they say scoring. Nobody knows what scoring means. Maybe a couple of people, but nobody. Somebody sits in the background. They say, well, we're not going to allow that. They're not allowing other things that we have that are tremendously profitable for our country. But if you saw the other day, CNBC, they came out with numbers, and the people on the show, very good people, I've watched them for a long time, they couldn't believe the numbers, how good they are. The numbers were incredible, and that was personal income and also very low inflation. We have very low inflation. We're down to 2% now, and maybe even lower than that. And when I took it over, it was a mess. Remember, we had the worst inflation probably in the history of our country. They say 48 years, but let's say I think it's worse than that. So we had the worst inflation in the history of our country under the Biden administration. Now we're down to a beautiful number, 2%. You'd actually like to keep it there. Better than zero is 2%. It's going down maybe to 1, and 1% is like perfect. That's perfect. You don't want to have zero for certain reasons that nobody is very interested to listen to. But we have almost perfect inflation. Grocery prices are down. Everything. Remember eggs? Eggs. We weren't going to buy another egg for the next 20 years. They were so expensive, right? Remember? You guys all hit me about eggs. Eggs have come down 400%. Everybody has eggs now. They're having eggs for breakfast again. But if you look at gasoline, very important. I think always the most important because it's the energy is the biggest factor. That's what happened. He screwed up our energy policy, and everything went up because energy went up. But now energy is way down, and they have states where you're at $1.98 a gallon for gasoline. So the costs have come way down, and one of the things I ran on was that. I ran on the border. We have the best border in the history of our country, 99.99%. It was last week, 3 people came in, 2 of them for medical reasons. We let them in because one of them had a heart attack. I think it was a nice thing to do, and one of them had something else. So we've never I had very good numbers for 4 years, but we really topped it. And I want to thank Christie and Tom Homan. They've done a fantastic job. But nobody mentions that anymore. Remember, a few months ago, the border was a total disaster. People were coming in by the hundreds of thousands of people a day, a week, a month. I mean, we had a month, 2 million people came in 1 month. The border was being overrun, and a lot of bad people, criminals, murderers, drug dealers. We had some of the worst people in the world coming in from all over the world. It's totally closed. And
everybody is blowing me up right now. I'm trying to respond back and reach back out to a lot of you guys, man. People are going crazy right now, man.
You know what? People are coming into our country, but they're coming in legally. So we've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
To that end, Mr. President, did he, I just want to clarify, did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is the guy you put in charge of cutting spending. Should people not take him seriously about spending now? Are you saying this is all sour grapes?
No, he worked hard and he did a good job. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I think he got out there and all of a sudden he wasn't in this beautiful Oval Office, and he's got nice offices too. But there's something about this one. I was telling the Chancellor, this is where it is. People come in here, even from Germany. They come in and they walk into the Oval Office, and it's just a special place. It's, World War I, it started and it ended here, and World War II, and so many other things. Everything big comes right from this beautiful space. It's now much more beautiful than it was 6 months ago. A lot of good things are happening in this room, and I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration and they love us, and then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it, but we have it with others too. They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone, the whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it and you'll let us know.
Wow. What do y'all think of that, man? What do y'all think
Elon
of that? Oh, man. And Elon Musk is talking right now. He just posted literally 6 minutes ago, the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. Wow. And he posted this under this person here. I don't know who this is, but it says, I can finally say that Trump tariffs are super stupid. And Elon says, yeah, the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. Oh boy.
That I read about him that really affected me, which was when he was talking to Bill Gates. And Bill Gates had just taken out some huge short on Tesla, like $1 billion short or something. And, and
Elon Musk just reposted this. I'm just want to check it out.
Elon was like, why would you do that? Why would you short Tesla? And Bill goes, well, I talked to my financial advisors and I looked at the math and there's no way it's overvalued. And so I'm going to make money on the short. And Elon goes, what do you care about making money? I thought you were into electric cars and climate change and saving the world. What are you doing, like trying to save a few bucks and betting against? And he just walked away in disgust. And I think he never talked to Bill Gates after that. And that's when I realized, Elon's a purist. He means what he says. Like, the money is a tool for him to get what he's trying to do. And so I take him at face value, which is the crazy thing. Because there are a lot of people who set these audacious goals to inspire people, but you kind of know they don't really mean it. Elon, I take at face value. So I really do think he intends to get to Mars. I don't think he's joking about that. And I think he means to get there within a defined window of time. And I don't think it's just like an inspirational faraway goal. I think he's very, very concretely going to do whatever it takes. Because Elon doesn't want to go down in history as the electric car guy, or even the guy who saved America guy.
Yeah.
He wants to go down as a guy who got humanity to the stars.
Yeah.
And I don't think, again, I'll give him more credit than that. I don't even think he wants to go down as the I got humanity to the stars guy. He's just like, I want to get to the stars. And so I have to make it happen in this lifetime. The only way that I get to experience the science fiction world in my head is if I get to the stars. And so that's so...
Yeah, I don't know about getting to them stars. Okay, and Elon just requoted. Elon is on a Twitter rant. I'm literally breaking this to you as it happens. The relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew on Epstein plane at least 7 times. Though it's not clear he ever went to the island. Here's what Trump said about Epstein in 2002. Oh boy. Epstein likes to tell people that he's a loner, and a man who's never touched alcohol or drugs, and whose nightlife is far from energetic. And yet, if you talk to Donald Trump, a different Epstein emerges. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Okay, Elon just reposted this. People are saying, Elon, you should be charged with treason and deported immediately. You betrayed the one and only Donald Trump. Time for you to go away, you scammer. Oh, this is, I tell you, man. President versus Elon, who wins? My money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him. Elon says yes. Oh, boy. This is the greatest fiction writers couldn't have of a timeline like this. In the light of President Trump's statement about cancellation of my government contract, SpaceX will begin decommission its Dragon spacecraft immediately. Oh man! And then he reposted. So Trump says the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Well, that's the recent things from Elon. Again, what do y'all think of this? At first, I honestly didn't know what to believe. I thought this was, did you see Deep State is trending right now? And we'll just pull that up. Deep State is trending right now. Oh, man. Yeah. And Trump just posted this, so let's go and get into this. We're just getting more breaking news as the video continues. So here we are, y'all. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses. $1.6 trillion and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path to greatness. Make America great again. Woof. And we are praying for America. We are praying for President Trump, this current administration. We did not expect this to take place. Man, we did predict something like this might take place. And y'all know when I said this videos ago, and some of y'all were saying maybe, especially when it came to, this bill, when we know how Congress is, we know how corrupt it all is. We knew something like this may take place, but we didn't expect it to take place this way and how Elon is going about things on X, when simply he could pick up the phone and call President Trump. He could just easily pick up the phone and call him. There was a video he posted that I want to show. This whole situation makes me sick. Democrats and the mainstream media are loving this division. Elon has accused President Trump of being on the Epstein list. This is a serious occasion. If that were true, why didn't the Democrats take him down for it? Please believe me when I say they would use that to end Trump. They have had nothing on him. That's why they made up stuff and wanted him dead. Trump gave Elon the keys to the White House because he had so much respect and love for him. Elon should have called Trump to work out their differences behind the scenes. All of this is so unnecessary.
My head is about to explode. Elon, pick up the phone and call President Trump. Just pick up the phone and call the president. You have his personal phone number. Pick up the phone and call him.
Y'all, it is so much going on right now. Literally, it is too much going on at one time. Every time I get on the internet, is something new. Every time I log on, it is something new going on. Something absolutely crazy. Elon and President Trump, y'all don't need to be fighting each other. Y'all need to be fighting Congress because Congress is the problem. Now, Elon, you can easily call President Trump. Please get off the internet and call him.
Please get off the internet.
You have literally been hanging with President Trump for a while. You have been at Mar-a-Lago having dinner with him, staying at his properties. You can call him. Y'all have spent countless of days together. Literally, so much personal time. Running around the country like brothers. Call President Trump on the phone. We don't want to see y'all fighting on the internet. We don't want to see that. We don't want that. And we don't have time for that. Call him. Get off of X. I know it's your platform, but get off of X and call Trump. Have you called him? Is he not picking up your calls? Is he not answering you? What's going on? Why are you coming to X when you can easily dial his number? Both of y'all could be right. It's possible to be right at the same. It is possible for both of y'all to be right about this big, beautiful bill. Maybe there is too much stuff in there, and there's a lot of great stuff in there. Work it out. Congress, go after them.
And right now, Elon Musk has, again, like I showed y'all, he's endorsing that Trump is impeached and that JD Vance is replacing him. Wow. Type that in. Let's see if that comes up. Impeachment. We're finna end it off, but yeah, this is crazy, man. Elon Musk agreed that Trump should face impeachment and be replaced with JD Vance. What do y'all think of this? Let me know, man. Again, want you guys in the comment section. I want you guys' opinion. You know, I want to hear from all of you. You know, wow. Again, just in the Oval Office, he was just behind the desk. He just received keys and huge amounts of love and respect from President Trump. And he didn't want to come out thin. And this bill took place, and this has blown everything up. You know? Wow. Let me know what y'all think of this. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And we'll see what takes place next, man. We're going to let this thing play out. I'll catch y'all on the next one.